Om Namah Shivaya. I am Professor rudramohapatra, an astrologer from Bhubaneswar, Odisha. I welcome you all to my YouTube channel, Astro Research and Review. Today, I am going to profess on a very interesting but yet controversial topic, that is the bugbear of Hanuman Chalisha. Nowadays, those who are visiting me for any kind of consultation, they say that, sir, we are doing Hanuman Chalisa regularly. By their own, they say me. Besides, any person I meet in any group is saying that, sir, I am doing Hanuman Chalisa regularly. See, what I mean to say here is that people are doing Hanuman Chalisa in a very, very heavy force. Whoever is into whichever profession, whichever need, whichever caste, creed, whatever that may be, they are doing Hanuman Chalisa. Now, what I am going to say, you please do not take me as any kind of partiality of gods or goddesses. I am just depicting you before the rules and the purposes of this kind of chanting. Yes, chanting. So you all know about mantra. They are in Sanskrit because that is the indigenous language of India. Sanskrit and most of the scriptures, including the Vedic scriptures, are composed in Sanskrit. So mantras basically in Sanskrit. But Hanuman Chalisa is not a mantra. In a very strict sense, if I say, but liberally it is acting as a mantra, but in a very strict sense, if I am saying, it is a kind of bhajan. Yes, because bhajans are normally written in local languages so that people can connect with their local gods or goddesses in a very devotional fashion. I am repeating. Bhajans, normally known as japa, or a little bit liberal term of japa, they are in indigenous languages or local languages so that any person can get well connected with the deities he is or she is worshipping. Like here in Odisha, Puri Jagannath, all the bhajans, they are in Odia. So that a person who is illiterate also can connect with that God. Similarly, Hanuman Chalisa in in Avadhi scripture or Avadhi alphabets, Avadhi language, whatever you can say, which is the language of Awadh at that time, the UP area. Like the Mithila, the languages, Maithili. Now it is prevalent also. Awadh, I do not know whether it is continuing, maybe continuing some places, but this is Avadhi scripture. This is not Sanskrit. So, the only distinction between this Hanuman Chalisa and the mantra has got a meter. How you will chant. Like Shiva Tandava in Panchanagari meter. All the Vedic mantras, because meter or chanda is a Vedanga. You cannot chant any mantra without the proper chanda. I will make another video on that, on Shivatandava Stotram soon. But let's talk about Hanuman Chalisa here. So people are chanting Hanuman Chalisa in their own lyrical forms. Okay, so you see somebody is doing it very aggressive, somebody is doing it a very soft tone. So don't bother about that. First, just think that why you should chant Hanuman Chalisa. Not Hanuman Chalisa, my dear all. Any mantras, any chanting you do for any gods or goddesses, it is primarily for imbibing the energies or imbibing the characteristics features of that particular god or goddesses. So anybody who has got the Ishta, automatically he or she will have the qualities of that Ishta. Chanting the mantra of that Ishta, Ishta means the only deity or the sole deity he or she is worshipping. The qualities, to imbibe that quality, the only way is the chanting of that respective deity. So if you want to be like Hanuman or Lord Hanuman, please chant Hanuman Chalisa. What was the lifestyle of Lord Hanuman? A fearless, a powerful. Whenever I am saying fearless means mentally strong, powerful means physically strong, but dedicated his life for service of Lord Ramachandra. Lord Hanuman dedicated his life in the service of Lord Ramachandra. So whenever I am very glad that we are into the generation who has witnessed the Ram temple at Ayodhya. Many centuries have passed. So I really bow down to the Almighty and also the actors, the political kings, those who made it possible. So nowadays, you will see that many Rama temple will come up in many places. But if you think before that, Rama temples were not that much rampant compared to Saiva temple. Krishna temple you will find. I do not know exact statistics, but you think it very logical fashion. You will find that. So what you will find in the Rama temple? Rama, Lakshmana, Sita, and at the feet, Lord Hanumana. Well, Hanumana temples are rampantly worshipped. But in the Rama temple, if you see, in the feet, Hanumana is there. So what is the duty of Lord Hanumana? He has dedicated his life, said the fearlessness, had the power, the spirituality. He had the Daivi Shakti. Spirituality, I'm saying the Daivi Shakti. He used to know the penance. We know the Hanuman. We don't have the Hanuman Puranas. All about we know Hanuman from Valmiki Ramayana actually. So he has dedicated his life. Shiva. Now my straight question to all those who are worshipping Hanuman Chalisa daily, are they prepared to dedicate their life for the service of mankind? Answer, you think. Whether it is yes or whether it is no. If you are not prepared for that kind of tyaga or renunciation, then you do not worship Lord Hanuman. I apologize for this statement, but I am saying it very seriously. You do not worship, you do not chant. Though there are few needs, I will tell you later on. Because the qualities of Hanuman will come inside you. You will worship or you will chant Hanuman Chalisa to get a job. Should not be. If it is happening well and good, but should not be. Because now, when you are chanting Hanuman Chalisa, you are imbibing the energy of Lord Hanumana. the mental courage, that is fearlessness, and the muscular strength, that is the power, and also the spiritual energies. But for what? For service of mankind. Are you a social worker? Go for chanting this Hanuman Chalisa. You are a political leader? Go for chanting this Hanuman Chalisa. You are an administrator? Go for chanting this Hanuman Chalisa. Or you are an astrologer? Go for chanting this Hanuman Chalisa. You are a student? Primarily no need. I will tell you the exceptions. But primarily no need. You know, in all of my videos, I hardly come prepared. Just a few minutes back, I was loitering. I think let's make a video on Hanuman Chalisa. So I'm saying so. Pardon me the pauses, the long pauses I'm taking to integrate my thoughts and memorize the adequate content. A student should not be. Army person, yes, can go for that. If you see most of the people, those who are in service of mankind, they can do. A businessman, no, should not be doing that. Businessman is not doing the service. He is looking at the profit. I'm not talking of any kind of business ethics taught in the leading B schools of India, including IIMs. But till then, the main motto is profit here. It is not a social service. So if you are not prepared to act like Lord Hanumana, then this chanting is not for you. Okay? But if you are actually acting like Lord Hanumana, like say it is Indian Army or the defense forces, they are dedicating their life for the service of this country, and where also this power and fearlessness is required, Hanuman Chalisa is almost like must. But a goldsmith chanting Hanuman Chalisa, no, no, not at all required. Are you getting my point? I am saying that the gods or goddesses, you are chanting their japa, mantra, stotra, bhajana. You are imbibing his or her energy. Students should go for worshipping Saraswati. Those who are management consultant or intellectuals, they can worship Lord Ganesha. So that is why earlier Hanumana used to be worshipped at the akhadas. Nowadays you call it the gymnasiums. Yes, because we were trying to have the muscular power of Lord Hanuman. So please, my request is do not go for any kind of rampant or this casual chanting of Hanuman Chalisa. Okay. If you do not want the energy, you do not need, you do not want to be like Lord Hanumana, don't imbibe his energy. It is also one kind of, not offense, it is one kind of belittling the power of Lord Hanuman. Okay. So I told you who must chant it and who should not chant it. Now coming to the chanting. Always remember the chanting should be done. Whatever, whichever, which kind of language, japa, bhajana, mantra, stotra, whatever it may be, the chanting should be, or you can say must be, done in empty stomach, if not fully empty stomach, but almost empty stomach. Okay. Whatever this chanting may be. In fact, the mantras are must, but this Awadh language, Hanuman Chalisa, people are saying whichever time when you want you do. Please do not do that. If you actually want to benefit from or get benefited by any chanting, so follow the process. Empty stomach is almost like a must. Before chanting Hanuman Chalisa, imbibe the energy, the picture, the soul of Hanuman inside you. Okay, it is better that you side by side listen Hanuman Chalisa, close your eyes and imbibe Hanuman's energy and go on chanting instead of looking at a book and chant. It will not work because you are not connecting with that energy. That is why we say before go for any practice, any chant, please get it by heart before that. So whenever you are mugging up Hanuman Chalisa, that is not counted as. I will rather recommend that you listen to Hanuman Chalisa side by and you close your eyes and imbibe the energy of Lord Hanumana. After you complete it, do not immediately get up and get into work because it is not easy to handle the energy of Lord Hanuman, the most powerful. Chiranjeevi, that means Hanuman is still alive, so that he is a quick god. If you are asking Hanuman, he will listen to you because still alive. There are Chiranjeevis like Ashwasthama, then your Parshurama. This is Lord Hanuman. So Chiranjeevi, they will not die. That means you can see Hanumana maybe before you. It is a quick access like those in our Vedic scripture demigods. So here they are Chiranjeevis, more quicker access. So you need to imbibe the energy first and bring the picture of Lord Hanumana. But after you complete this, please relax and try to hold the energy and calm down. What I'm saying is close your eyes and sit quietly for at least 10 to 15 minutes after completing Hanuman Chalisa. Or else Hanuman Chalisa will make you very irritative, very aggressive, or over energetic because you are not following the right path to hold the energy. Anything excess is bad. So to hold the energy of Lord Hanuman, it is always better you go for one kind of controlling your body and mind after the chanting. I see. I mean, I have seen, or I am also watching nowadays. Whenever I visiting some temple, though I always visit Shiva temple, but there are also ancillary temple. I see people are taking this Hanuman Chalisa after finishing, just keeping it touch forehead, and this Visuddhi, keep it pocket and immediately go back. No, it will not work. You will not get the benefit what you are doing. That's the purpose. First thing is that whether you need it, if yes, then go for this. Okay. The other myth is chanting in the heart. It is my personal opinion, I am saying. When you are capable of chanting any gods and goddesses in the heart with all intensity, it is not an easy task. That means you might have worshipping that god and goddesses for a very long period of time. Automatically, now that the energy of that deity is inside your heart. So do not start chanting Hanuman Chalisa from your inner voice. Once you do it for 12 years, automatically, whenever you closing your eyes, that chant is coming. Like I have been doing Om Namah Shivaya. Even I am not chanting it now regularly in a very, very strict fashion because now the energy is inside me. I am doing something Shiva. Something happening, people say sorry, I say Shiva. I am meeting somebody, Namah Shivaya. Leaving somebody, Shivaya Namah. Now the energy is inside you. But please do not start it beginning that yes, I am chanting Hanuman Chalisa whenever I am traveling, doing. No, no, no. This is what is the outcome. If you chant Hanuman Chalisa in a very regular fashion for a prolonged period, automatically it will be inside your heart. It is the outcome. You do not work on the outcome. You work on the process. So please chant it very systematic and the way I am saying. If I will chant 108 times, one mala, two malas, don't get into that. How many times you are doing is not at all important. What intensity you are putting, that is important. One person chanting Hanuman Chalisa only once, and at that time, if somebody is trying to disturb him, also is not getting disturbed. Is so intrinsically involved in that chanting. It works. It is better. Rather, I go for one mala or 5 times, 11 times. Automatically, law of marginal utility is working. So, how many times you are convenient? I mean, how much time and how many times? Both are working. Suppose 15 minutes, I am doing 2 times Hanuman Chalisa. Okay. 10 minutes, I am doing 2 times. Okay. Even if you are capable of doing it for 5 minutes with all your intensity, that is also okay as per me. But intensity matters, not the timing. Yes, I should not underestimate the number 108 chanting and like that. Those are done in a kind of sankalpa to do certain kamya upasana. Kamya upasana means to get some materialistic gain, which is just the initial purpose of any mantra. Like we have got dharma, artha, kama, moksha. So fulfillment of desire is necessary to some extent to reach moksha. I want a vehicle, I want a house, I want a family. Whatever I am saying, dear all, I am experiencing that also. Days were there when I am also after these things. Nowadays, I am feeling this home, see, this house, this vehicle, they are all futile, just accessories of life. Hmm. If you have got a bike, that is okay. No need to go for a BMW. So karma need to be excessive in should be understood in this fashion. Desire, it should not be confused with greed. Greed is one kind of ripu. So anyway, so for that you do sankalpa and you do chanting, but in Hanuman Chalisa not necessary. We are approaching time, 20 minutes already, 30 minutes normally my video time. So I am clear now who should chant, how you should chant, and what is the process you should follow for this chanting, and how you should not chant also. Now some exceptions. Astrologically, Mars being Yogakaraka in a horoscope, if it is weak, weak means I always say Sadabala or the six-fold strength of the planet. Do not look for the planetary combinations. I am basically making this video for everybody, so I am not getting into more technicalities of astrology. But if Mars is not very strong, but it is a useful planet for you, and it is well placed in your horoscope, you can chant Hanuman Chalisa to enhance your Mars. A person is suffering from any kind of phobia or unseen fears. I told you that Hanuman is fearlessness, the mental courage. You can prescribe him or her Hanuman Chalisa with proper regulations. As I said, I have indicated there are many experts. You can also follow them, but primarily the idea is this: imbibe the energy of that god and goddesses. The mantra is a connecting thread with that power. See. So please do not chant Hanuman Chalisa here, there, whenever required. All should not know. It is one is your fearless. Second is somebody who is uh, in the field of service but not getting that heart for service. Let me explain you with an example. There is a social worker but he is not feeling, or he is in a social working organization, but he is not feeling a service for mankind. The service feeling is lacking. So you chant Hanuman Chalisa because the service, the Hanuman's, the motto of the life, Hanuman dedicated his life for service of Lord Ramachandra. And who was Ramachandra? King. So king is for people and Hanuman served him. So Hanuman served the people. So if you are lacking the service attitude inside you, please go for Hanuman Chalisa. But in this fashion, or else Hanuman Chalisa will make you aggressive. In a chart where Mars is very very strong, please avoid Hanuman Chalisa. If Mars is very very strong, if it is Yogakaraka, Akaraka or neutral, uh, please avoid Hanuman Chalisa because Hanuman Chalisa astrologically is said to enhance your Mars. If Mars is very very strong in your chart, automatically you will be physically strong. Only for mental strength you should not do that. You can do go for also the Shiva sadhana like that. So you have to check these preconditions. Then follow this Hanuman Chalisa, the rules and chanting. So the motto of this video is to not to demote you, not to demotivate you all or demote you from your sadhana like sir, I have been doing Hanuman Chalisa for 10 years. Now I am trying for doing it for again. Don't I am 10 years. So it's a promotion, but I will say a demotion. Like no, no. If not necessary, you do not do that. Another thing, yes, I remember now. Any mantra, if you do occasionally, like I do Hanuman Chalisa only on Tuesday, it does not work. Any mantra, but Hanuman Chalisa is normally. I now I see it is Tuesday because Mangal is associated with Lord Hanuman, and Saturday because it is said that it is Lord Hanuman who has liberated Shanidev from the claw of Ravana. So if you are worshipping or if you are doing Hanuman Chalisa on Saturday, Saturn's effect will be balanced, but conditions apply. Really conditions apply. If the same chart Mars is strong, no. If same chart Saturn is very very weak, not necessary. It is almost controlled. If same chart Saturn is eucharic and well placed, that is even not necessary. Saturn is acting as an evil in your chart. During its dasa, you can go for. Once the dasa is over, not necessary. So this is the bugbears of Hanuman Chalisa. What the do's and do nots of it. Please do not take my views. Otherwise, the idea here is to give you the right perspective of any mantra, taking an example of Hanuman Chalisa. So, my request is whether you are chanting Hanuman Chalisa or not, your soul, as any god or goddess you are worshipping, you should have a service attitude. You should have a soft heart for mankind. You need not need Hanuman Chalisa to create that desire. It's there, it should be there. It can only be flourished by Hanuman Chalisa. So, keeping these things in condition, you chant. If you are chanting it, now you are saying, I cannot survive without Hanuman Chalisa, do it, but please follow the fashion. In the evening time, empty. Why we take a morning and evening? Morning empty stomach, evening also. But if you are taking one time meal like me, 4 p.m., then evening is spoiled for you. You can chant it at 9 o'clock when your stomach is empty. But that is the idea of the Prataha Bhajana or Pratha Pujana and Sandhya Arati. So our rishis and the seers have designed this in a very systematically way. Please do not adulterate. Follow it. If it is necessary, do it. If you are not capable of doing it, do not do it. Okay. Having one kind of feelings towards Sanatana, respect towards Sanatana, mantra, respect towards Lord Hanuman is also enough. But do not mix things up and adulterate, because I'm shocked that after 10 years what will happen. Maybe when people are driving a bike, they will chant Hanuman Chalisa. When they are doing operation, they will chant. Operation means surgery here. They may chant Hanuman Chalisa. No, you imbibe the energy first, then you go for surgery. You don't expect that the time of surgery Hanuman will arrive before you and help. Are you getting my point here? All. So, for any suggestions, uh, like it's positive or negative, negatives are most welcome actually. That is what I have found in my experience, that if you work on your negative comments, you improve. People are saying about this audio quality. I said that no, this is the maximum I can do, because this is the technology I'm using. And I have also tested this audio qualities. With your phone, it is okay. But that is not the issue I'm talking of. Any kind of qualitative content related uh, feedback you have, please give it in the comment. Please share this video. You may like it, you may dislike it. People say, sir, you are saying so knowledgeable things, all these things, but you have so less subscriber. I said, does not matter. Let's 100 people who are very serious about my words, let's listen to them. Not all should come. This is not a casual channel at all. This is not a casual channel at all. Neither I target to earn money. I target to spread knowledge. I have spent my life till date in reading books, doing research in a very intensified manner by His grace. I do not take an iota of credit for that, not even an iota. His grace, and whatever I am today due to my family members, say it is especially my mother. My role is absolutely, you can say, below zero. But till then, whatever I have gathered, I have, by His grace, I am channelizing by this media. So please share this. And if you have any doubts also regarding this Hanuman Chalisa, chanting, other things, you can say, you can discuss. If you want to listen from me from on any topic, you can write on the comment box. You can access to my writings at my website, which you will be find in the description. So that's all for today. When Mahakala wants and Kala permits, I will come up with another video before you all. Till then, God bless you. Om Namah Shivaya.